Yes, I'm back. And today I would like to talk about this 62-year-old mother who was charged with aggravated manslaughter after authorities claim that her 6-year-old son beat the newborn sister to death while the 3-year-old brother and the newborn and the 6-year-old were left alone in a minivan while this piece of shit mother was in the goddamn cell phone shop. And I mean, this doesn't really tie into it, but goddamn, this lady 62 years old still reproducing. I guess. But anyway, articles in the description. I'm gonna read you guys some. You can check it out for yourself. You would like to. It says a 62-year-old Florida woman was charged with aggravated manslaughter after authorities said her 6-year-old son beat the newborn to death while the children, along with a 3-year-old brother, were left alone in the family minivan. During a news conference Thursday, Pinellas County Sheriff Bob Gualtieri said the baby 13-day-old Kathleen Bridget Steele was pronounced dead Monday afternoon at St. Petersburg General Hospital, but investigators believe she died earlier inside the minivan, where her mother, Kathleen Steele, had left the children for 38 minutes while she visited a cell phone repair shop. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen, the sheriff said. Investigators say Steele went to the cell phone store at 1:50 p.m. Monday. The NBC affiliate WFLA in Tampa reported that 6-year-old notified his mother the infant was hurt, but she drove away, stopping for 30 minutes at a car rental location before continuing home. The 6-year-old boy told investigators the baby started fussing and he tried to calm her, but the deputy said the boy later used a doll to show how he repeatedly slammed the infant's head into the minivan ceiling, dropping her on the floor, flipping her over, and pummeling her. The best way I can describe it to you is he pummeled her, said the sheriff. He was tossing the baby around like a rag doll. Goddamn. According to the investigators, when the mother returned to the van, the boy tried to tell her something was wrong with the baby. They said she disregarded him and stopped at another business before going home. That's when she noticed the baby's injuries. The baby was beaten and traumatized, the sheriff said. There was a gross swelling in the face. Her skull was cracked in numerous places. Jesus. Even so, Gualtieri said Steele didn't call 911. Instead, she called a neighbor who was a nurse. The nurse recognized the baby was dead, but performed CPR until paramedics arrived. Paramedics said Steele did not appear to be concerned about her daughter's condition, reportedly putting away groceries while crews attempt to revive the infant. Savage. Just savagery. Investigators interviewed Steele Monday night. The sheriff was during the first hour. Steele never asked about the baby and even seemed aloof. He says, Steele said, I guess I have to plan a funeral. Gualtieri said the boy will not face criminal charges, of course. The mistake is with the adult Kathleen Steele, not a 6-year-old boy. I disagree with that, but I digress. Steele was already being scrutinized by child protection investigators. Gualtieri said just 3 days after the girl was born, an accidental fire forced the family to stay in a hotel. July 29th, he said when the fire alarm went off, Steele told deputies she put the baby in a car carrier but tripped down the stairs and the baby tumbled out, striking her head. Gee, goddamn. The baby was diagnosed with a minor brain bleed and stayed for 2 nights in the hospital. According to Gualtieri, a report was made to the Child Abuse Hotline. Steele and her husband appeared on an episode of reality TV, I'm Pregnant and 55 years old. Before the birth of her child, he died of cancer in 2011. At the age of 66, deputies say the 2 youngest children were born through artificial insemination. Using the dead husband's frozen sperm, Steele had been raising the children alone. Steele was scheduled to be evaluated by the investigators August 1st, but she canceled and rescheduled. On Monday, Steele's son was placed into therapeutic foster care. Steele is being held on a $100,000 bond. It's clear if she has an attorney. Alright, let's stop and pause because I'm always going back to what that cop said in Texas to that elementary school teacher. Oh, we're so scared of you Illinois people and your violent behavior. But what about this? This is clearly violent behavior. we could already name instances how fucked up and how violent Europeans' behavior went, because before they even learned how to be civilized, and I'm using that term loosely, they was killing each other, raping each other, pillaging, just savage, going to war, killing each other in the streets, all that shit. You can go back 80 some years ago with Prohibition, when Europeans were immigrating illegally to the United States, talking about your Irish, your Italians, and your Jews. They were looked at as niggas. They was coming here doing drugs, raping, getting drunk, DUIing, all types of savage behavior. So my question is, where did he learn? The 6-year-old boy learn this? What type of television shows was he watching? What type of supervision was he under? Because this ain't just something random that just comes to a 6-year-old's brain, just to repeatedly slam your baby sister's head into the goddamn minivan ceiling, and then toss her on the floor, turn her over, and start beating the shit out of her repeatedly through her skull. This ain't normal. And once again, y'all already know the question I'm about to ask. Where you at? Well, CBS and Fox, y'all just put out little articles when it comes to y'all people doing dirt, but because it doesn't fit your script. But if these people have melanin in their skin, this would have been all over Nancy Grace, her crimson chin looking ass would have been talking all the bullshit. Bill O'Reilly, Tommy Lauren, all you fuck niggas, white supremacists on your little racist platforms, y'all all would have been chalking this up, just loving this. And when it comes to y'all people, y'all just want to put out brief articles and hope this gets swept under. Nah, it ain't getting swept under the rug by me. That's all I do is browse your white supremacist social media networks, and I search for stories like this. And this was the first thing to pop up on your little Yahoo thing, and I was like, yep, I'm definitely reporting on this. And CPS, y'all gotta hold this heat too. Because every time something like this happens and someone reports some dangerous or child abuse activities to the CPS, y'all don't want to attack it at first. Y'all just want to sweep shit under the rug, especially when it comes to Europeans. Oh, it was an accident. You know, because, yeah, it was an accident that the baby fell down the goddamn steps after 2 days of being fucking born. And then, when a tragic situation like this happens, oh my god, we didn't know. I wish we would. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all don't give a shit. Fuck CPS. On y'all fuck shit. Always too late on the situation, and always want to put out sad commentary and how remorseful you are after a innocent child's life was taken. Motherfuck y'all. But this is clearly sad. This boy, I mean, obviously he's too young to see the cell, but I don't give a fuck. Shit. But in 6 years, put his ass in the cell. Cause fuck the therapy help. Because I bet you, when he gets old enough, he's gonna probably do some savage shit like this again. And the mother, she definitely needs to go to jail. I don't know about manslaughter. I would hit her with something a little heavier than that if I was a judge. You know, cause y'all want to hit melanoid people with the max when some shit like this go down. But when it's one of y'all people, you know, we don't want to be too harsh because they have mental issues. And I'm about to do a story in a minute over another European savage getting away with sexual assault. The judge giving him a slap on the goddamn wrist on that fuck shit. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. Like I said, articles in the description. Get in the comments, like, subscribe, share the video.